You've got yourself tuned into the right station.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Survival was the name of the game. Then we untamed. Them untamed gorilla. Beast.
The Magnolia Militia. Untamed Entertainment. You dig? Uptown. You heard me? You all.
Magnolia.
You've got yourself tuned into the right station.
Just you and me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
from the
League.
first time.
Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
It's like the controller response on this is way slower than other PCs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Flush to his right.
Oh, come on.
Nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Off of play action, it's Watson. Rolling to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
On 1st down, Carr. He completes it to Olave. 25 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Really?
Carr gonna throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's go. See what we can make happen. Oh, wrap him up, wrap him up.
And good starting field position. They'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
They go with Chubb on second down. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down, and the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
What?
Carr now to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Being chased out left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Okay. Got it. That's where I gotta put Taysom at. There we go.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Bro, come on. That's a goddamn shame.
Now Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation, because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derek Carr, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now you don't understand where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down at a yard. From the 50, it's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw, Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try the air now with Watson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. We'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Carr. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. picked off by Martin Emerson. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick six. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. First half.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
On EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Throwing now is Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Kamara up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Early down steps will put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, Kamara. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let's go, that's a dot.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there.
Oh, hot dot, yeah. Fenton with that old hot dot, yeah.
The opening kickoff of the third.
Yeah.
Drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Go.
And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Flushed out right. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
When Marshawn faced him, he was locked the fuck up. That's some fucking bullshit.
Eluding the pressure.
Oh, that was goal! And they let him get that bullshit back. That's crazy.
First and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the
That's crazy.
2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Watson. Trying to improvise. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Chubb again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit. and they've got a puncher's chance.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
What now?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown! Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
734.
Carr will look to throw.
Oh, come on.
And he fires one incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them
finally
throw it
got
over
it
your head
going
because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
All right.
Never
Let's
let a
hold
guy
on to this
catch one
game
in
and get
front
out of
of
here
you.
with a dub right quick.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But you know it is Madden.
Long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started
you know it is
in
Madden.
the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah,
There we go. Brody gave me the game. Got us a dub right quick. Let's dive into another one, see if we can get another dub. I don't even know what my record is because they ain't been allowing me to look at it. No, I'm 1-1. Felt like I played more games than that, man. Oh, I guess. But y'all gave me a loss for that, bro. Oh, yeah. That's not the disconnect game of the first day. Okay. Yeah, boy, just had my ass. Man, them ants tore me up today, bro. Ants tore me up. All right, let's go. See if we get us another one.
You've got yourself tuned into the right station.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Dog, I'm trained for combat.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
What's going on, Captain Falcon? How you get that name, dog? You a Star Wars fan? You can't be a Falcons fan playing with LA. That can't be why. Damn, bro, you got a headset, you ain't gonna say nothing to me? Yeah, one of them dudes who wait till you get the lead and start
Kicker
talking
for the
stuff.
Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up.
You're not one of those guys,
Here we go
are you?
from New Orleans. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Guys, no, brother. Don't be one of those guys.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Herbert on first down now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 right at the 20. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On second down, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Jalen Smith coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Turning up.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
Get the fuck
He is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick
Time I
up the
couldn't get off that
first.
first block, I already knew what the fuck that bullshit was doing.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, touchdown Chargers! Austin Eckler from 3 yards out. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
See if we can make it happen.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
637, 694, 618.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
AK was gone,
down at the 15-yard
AK would have been fucking gone, dog. Come on, bro.
For New Orleans. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
There we go. That's how you do it, Jake. That's how you do it, Jake. Yeah.
Taysom Hill, 15-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike back and he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
Kill. 29, 93.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's
There we
got
go,
it.
yeah.
So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out.
Bro, come on. Did the servers go down again? That's exactly what this shit did when the fucking servers went down, bro. Make sure I still got my connection. Come on, mouse. Where the hell you at? Yeah, dog, I got internet access. With the fluff. With the fluff. With the fluff. Alright, let's dive into another one. Just pick the uniform I want, though. Yeah. Dive into another one. Alright. Bengals, huh? See what we can make happen. See if we can get us another dub.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the
guessing
banks of
this
the
is what
Ohio
we're gonna do
River
with
and
crossplay for a
Paycor
while.
Stadium in
Bunch of
Cincinnati.
disconnects and shit.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans
guess that could be
Saints
expected.
taking on the
But it's good
Cincinnati
crossplay.
Bengals.
Bunch of disconnects. See what we can make happen.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on down.
38 hot. Bewildered. Appalled. Incensed. All right, I can't think of the most sentiments for being pissed off.
Carr now on 1st down. Going for it all.
Oh!
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That sounds going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drawing this starter with great field position is facing 4th down.
Drop that, Taysom. How you drop that on me, my boy?
So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. So the Bigmans are fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only mustered 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow on play action. Out to the left. He's got Sample there.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here we go. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
There we go.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Top by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Let's go, Bradley. Let's go, Bradley.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
21. 21.
Yeah, Greg, I think they went standard nickel.
Let's go, man.
Meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Yes, sir.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Like my stuff, man, but let's go.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Ooh. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on
That's
the
some
field
big
because
bag bullshit
this has
right
been a
there,
tough
big
start for
dog.
them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 2nd down, Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh, that was supposed to be mine.
It's complete to Higgins. And this is going to be another first down.
That was supposed to be a miraculous.
36.
That's right there.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh!
It's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Let's go. Man, not smaller than that is absolutely ridiculous. I call bullshit, man. Demario Davis is not smaller than Joe Burrow.
They were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Ooh, safety.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
Oh.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
What? How
because
is
you
it not
want
a
to make
safety?
sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
11.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again. Throw left side, complete to Chase. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's what's really hood. That's what we doing.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Here we go. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
11. Stop.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete.
Threw the ball to you, Johnny. Got us another one.
You are entering a military restricted
You
area.
got yourself tuned into the right station.
Right here.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Tannehill. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's good for 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry to the 27-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now Tannehill. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the red zone now, Tannehill fighting through pressure. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 14-yard touchdown.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 way, boy.
Them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And the fucking ref standing in the fucking catch radius.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
The fucking ref is standing in the fucking catch radius.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now a play fake. Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Saints first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
on first down. Carr. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr, eluding the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Ref, I need to flag that lady.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Now a first down carry. It's Camara. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Dennis Allen, he makes a call, and his offense stays put. They're going to go for it. Here's Carr. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
It's now 3rd down.
Here you go, right here. Tiger.
Tannehill on third down. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
They snap it to Tannehill. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now it's Tannehill. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37.
Here's Tannehill. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
I know the Titans super nice.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, Tannehill.
Go, Alante!
Intercepted.
Yes, sir.
And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Where quarterback coach in the sidelines going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Come on, coach, hike the fucking ball. Seriously?
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's to be expected. Brand new game. Don't have bugs, but come on, bro. Y'all fucking costing me.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10
that's not
at their own 46. Now after the INT, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To throw is Carr. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Looks good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah, Loyal in the building. Got my dog Loyal in the building, man. Loyal been rocking with me every day, dog. Shout out to Loyal, dog. Loyal been rocking with me every day, dog.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's down with you, big dog? Yeah. Love been rocking with me every day, bro. Every stream, bro, been coming through showing love, bro. I appreciate you, big dog.
To begin the drive.
I really appreciate you, big dog.
Deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They take a shot downfield there.
Playing with a line team, man.
Incomplete. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Off play action, Tannehill. Going deep for Hopkins.
You definitely can't play with him. That ain't a Alante now, bro. That ain't a Alante now, bro.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Definitely ain't playing with Marshawn like that, dog.
Definitely
not playing with Marshawn like that. Maybe last gen you could have played with Sean like that. But in this gen you can't play with Sean like that.
They weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt.
Oh, we lost another one, man. Hey. That's the end of this short stream. Y'all know what it is. I'm going to be back later, man. Y'all need to hit that button so you know when I'm live, man. I do short streams. I don't sit here for 8 hours. I got a whole job, dog. My body hurts, but I love doing this. So, you got to be ready for me when I'm live, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the follow button. Make sure you get the notification so you know when I'm live, and I appreciate you being here with me. Peace.
You've got yourself tuned into the right station. WA.